So we will start just by centering ourselves. You can close your eyes for a moment and you can take those few deep, energizing breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Good. And just resting here, checking how are you today, how your body feels. You can relax the muscles on your face. Feel your legs, feel the connection with the ground underneath you. And feel the movement of the breath inside your body. And we will slowly start just by introducing some gentle movements first. So warming up our body, and we will start from our neck. So we will bring our chin toward the chest, and you can start to gently rotate your head in one direction. Yeah, so relaxing all the sides of the neck from any tightness, any stiffness. Good. Relaxing the muscles on your face, maybe gently parting your lips and slowly changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the movement that you are on, bringing your head on the top of the neck. And from here, we will take our hands to our shoulders and we will draw a few circles with our elbows, finding this comfortable range of motion. You can bring your elbows all the way to the front, maybe even they can touch, keeping them close and then moving them to the back and down. Good. Releasing any stiffness from the shoulders. Good. And then again, changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the movement that you are on, keeping your hands still on your shoulders, you can slightly move your body to the right, slightly to the left. Good. Moving from side to side, feeling that movement in your abdomen, in the back of your body. Good. And then slowly again, returning back to the center. We will extend our arms to the sides. Good. And we will start to draw a few circles with our hands in the air. First, small circle, then a little bit bigger, and then the biggest you possibly can. Good. And then again, changing the direction of the rotation. Big circle first. And then slowly making the circle a little bit smaller and coming back to the center. Good. Relaxing your shoulders. You can bring them toward the ears and then exhale and drop them down. Good. So inhale, shoulders toward the ears, exhale, dropping them down. And two more. Good. And the last one. Very good. And then keeping your hands on the sides of the body, we will do a gentle side bend. So you can bring your hand as close toward the floor as it's comfortable. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling to the other side so that you can feel the stretch in the side of your body. The side of your ribs, your hip. Good. Finding comfortable range of movement, awakening the body a little bit more. All those parts that feel maybe a little bit sleepy, not yet awakened. Good. And then slowly again, returning with your body back to seated position again. And we will do twist from here. Let me just admit somebody. Good. So from here, we will take our left hand to our right leg, right arm to the back, twisting to the side, and then we will switch, moving the other way around to the left, right hand on the left leg. And you can swap from side to side. Good. moving few times. Good. Again, finding that sensation in the back of your body, maybe feeling it in your abdomen as well. Good, feeling your body, super. And then slowly again, returning back to the center. We will extend our arms in front. You can close the palms of your hands and you can do a few circles with your wrists. Good, relaxing this part of the body, loosening a little bit. Good, and again, changing the direction of the rotation. Great, and finishing the one that you are on, you can shake your hands. Good, and lower your arms down. We will bring our hands to our thighs and you can move a little bit closer to the front edge of the chair because we will be rounding the back. And what we will do, we will on the exhalation round our spine, chin toward the chest, hands toward the knees. And inhale, open the chest, lift your chin up. Good. So exhaling, rounding the back, chin toward the chest, moving your spine toward the back of the chair. And inhaling, opening your chest, lifting your chin up. Good. So do those few movements for our back. I will turn to the side so that you can see. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, arch the spine, lift your chin up. Finding this comfortable range of movement for your body. Good. And again, after few of those, we will lift our right foot off the floor. So you can take hold of your thigh with your hands and you can lift your foot, drawing few circles in the air with your toes. Good. One direction. And then the other way around. Very good. And then we will point our toes forward and toward our face, forward, toward our face, few times, stretching the front and the back of your leg. Good. And lowering your foot back down to the floor. And we will do the same on the other side. So lifting the other leg up, drawing few circles, awakening your ankle joint. Good. And changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. Feeling all those tiny muscles being involved. And then we will point our toes forward and toward our face few times. Very good. Pumping the leg. Good. And then lowering your foot all the way down to the floor. And we will start a little bit more dynamic movements. Good. So relaxing your arms on the sides of the body. We will again start from walking. So lifting one foot and then the other. Keeping your upper body straight, your belly engaged. Good. And from here, keep walking and we will start moving our arms, lifting them up and then on the out breath, lowering them down. Inhale, reaching as high as you can and exhaling, lowering them down. And again, a few times, just like that. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Very good. And the last one. Good. And then relaxing your arms on the sides of the body. Keep walking and lift your arms shoulder level, turning your palms toward the ceiling. And we will bring our hands toward the shoulders and then open your arms to the sides. Keep walking. Good. So again, we will do it for 5 and 4 and 3. And 2, keep walking, and 1, lowering your arms to the sides of the body. And from here, we will start to do a heel taps. So we will extend the leg a little bit, and we will tap the heel in front. Good. And whenever the leg is going forward, the arm can extend to the front as well. Very good. Let's do it for 5. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very good. Keep doing heel taps, and with our hands we will do this movement as if we wanted to comb our hair. Good. So we will slide our hand over our hairs to the back. Very good. Let's do it for another 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. And then we will run a little bit faster. Good. Engage your legs a little bit more and rest. Good. We will connect our feet and our knees together, and we will do those few movements for our calves. So we will lift our heels up, coming on our toes. We will do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And then lowering your heels to the floor, lifting your toes up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then one foot will be lifting the toes and the other will be lifting the heel. Yeah, so opposite sides for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And then keeping your toes on the floor, we will lift the heels and we will move them from side to side, as if we were skiing. Good. Very good. And again, after a few of those, bringing your heels back to the center, keeping your heels on the floor, and then moving your toes from side to side, keeping your feet together. Very good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Keeping your legs together in the center, we will try to lift both legs. So we'll do this movement as if we were skipping. So lifting our feet, holding your belly muscles, yes, so engaging them. We'll do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Very good. We will separate our feet hip width apart, and we will start just by kicking our left leg forward. Yeah, so we will do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will do the same on the right side. So lifting your foot up, extending the leg. 5, 4, 3, sitting tall. 1. Very good. And then from here, we will just be lifting the knees up, yes? So we will lift the one knee as high as we can, and then the other knee up as high as you can, keeping your leg bent this time. Good. So let's do it for 5 and 4, keeping your upper body straight. For 3, for 2, engaging your belly. For 1. Very good. And again, finishing the one that you are on. And from here, we will extend our arms all the way up. So stretch through the fingers. And on the exhalation, bring your elbows toward your waist. Good. So inhale up and exhale, elbows toward the waist. Let's do it for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And the last one. Very good. And then legs and arms together. Yeah, so whenever the elbows are going down, the knee is kicking up. Yes, and whenever the arms are going up, the leg is coming down. And we will change one leg and then the other for another 5 and 4. Very good. And 3. Ooh, and 2. And 1. Oh my God, I can feel it in my arms. So you can shake your arms, you can run a little bit faster. Good. And finishing the one that you're on. Very good. We will separate our feet a little bit wider. And from here, we will bring our chest toward the legs. You can slide your hands toward your feet, lowering your head down. And on the inhale, rounding your back, lifting yourself all the way up to seated. Good. Let's do it 2 more times. moving chest in between the legs, sliding your hands down, lowering your head down. And on the inhale, rolling your body all the way up to sitting. And one more. Very good. And coming all the way up. Very good. And from here, we will connect our hands in front of our chest. So what we will do, we will bring one elbow toward the knee. You can connect your hands back together and bring the other elbow toward the other knee. Good. So we will clap our hands in the center. Good. And we will be moving from side to side. Very good. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. And from here, we will try to touch our leg, lower leg. It might be only the knee, it might be our calf or shin, or it might be our foot. Yes. And again, we will connect our hands in the center, and then we will drop the other hand toward the leg. Good. So again, touching as slow as it's comfortable for your body. Good. Lifting yourself up and then lowering down. Inhale up, exhale down for 5. Good. And 4. And 3. Good. And 2. And the last one. Very good. Bringing yourself back to the center. We will close the palms of our hands and we will start to rotate our arms. Good, as if we were winding something up. Good. And we will start lowering our upper body down, moving our hands closer toward the floor. And once you feel this is enough, you can start moving up, changing the rotation of the arms. Good. And then again, coming all the way down. Good. As low as it's comfortable for your body. And then all the way up. Good. And one more. Very good. Bringing ourselves back to the center. Very good. Lowering your arms to the sides of the body. And now we will do the movement as if we were rowing. Yes. So we will take our arms forward. Good. And our chest forward. And we will do it for the count of 5 and 4 and 3. Very good. And 2. And the last one. Great. Finishing the one that you are on. And from here, we will start moving our legs. So we will bring our feet to the center, and then we will move our left foot to the side, bring it to the inside, and then take your right leg to the side, yes? And try to step your foot fully on the floor on the side of your body, yes? So finding again that comfortable range of motion in your hips, planting your foot to the floor on the side of your chair. Good. Let's do it for 5. Good. Engaging your belly. 4 and 3. Good. And 2. And the last one. Very good. And then we will do the same, but we will add our arms to the movement. So whenever the leg is coming to the side, the arm is moving as well. Good. For another 3. Good. And 2. And 1. Very good. And then we will try to do those jumping jacks. So arms and legs together, opening and closing, engaging our belly on the inhale, opening our arms, opening the legs, and coming back to the center. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Let's do it for 5. Good. And 4. And 3. Good. And 2. And 1. Oh, finishing the one that you are on. Very good. We will reach our arms all the way up, taking a deep breath in and then exhaling, bringing your hands to the chest. Good. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhale up and exhale. Hands to the chest. And 2 more. And the last one. Very good. Keeping your elbows bent, we will do those few duck wings movements. So lifting our elbows up and then lowering them down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And then we will extend our arms to the sides. Feel that strength in your arms. And we will twist our body to the right, keeping our arms extended. Yes, so you can move to one side and then to the other side. And then when you turn to the right again, you can kick your right leg as well. Yes, so lowering your foot when you come to the center, and when you come to the left, kicking your left leg up. Oh, let's do it for another 3. And 2. And the last one. Okay, lowering your arms down. You can bring your shoulders toward the ears, draw them to the back and down. 2 more times. Good. Relaxing your upper body. Very good. Finishing the one that you are on. And from here, we will take our belts. We will do something for our shoulders with our belts today. Good. So we will hold on to our belts, keeping our hands shoulder width apart, our arms straight. Good. And on the inhale, we will reach our arms up, opening the chest a little bit more. And exhale, lowering your arms, shoulder level again. Good. So do it for 5. Finding this full range of motion. Good. And 4. Good. Exhale down and 3. Inhale up. Oh, and 2. Very good. And the last one. And when you lift your arms up, keep them above the head. You can bend your body slightly to the right. And then inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Good. One more on each side. It should feel good. Very good. And the other side. Perfect. Bringing your arms again up. And from here, you can separate your hands as much as you need to. What we will do, we will bend our elbows and we will bring the belt behind our head. Yes, so you can separate your arms as much as you need to be able to bend the elbows and bring your belt behind your head. We'll do it for 5. And 4. Good. And 3. Good. And 2. Very good. And the last one. Good. And then bringing your arms back to the front. Very good. And we will do our leg stretches. So we will take our belt underneath our right foot. And we will lift the leg up. Good. So again, stretching through the back of the leg, pointing your toes toward the ceiling or maybe even toward your face, just to feel that stretch in the back of your right leg, keeping your back straight. And if there's a little bit more room for the stretch, keeping your back still straight, maybe lifting the leg a little bit higher up. Good. So try to keep this length in your upper body all the time, engaging your belly. Pausing here for 3. Relaxing your face, 2. And 1. Slowly lowering your leg all the way down to the floor. And we will do the same on the other side. So you will stretch through the left leg, again pointing your toes toward the ceiling or toward your face. And maybe stopping here will be enough. Or again, keeping your back straight. If there's a little bit of room for the movement, maybe lifting your leg a little bit higher, but keeping your leg and your back still straight, your belly engaged, shoulders relaxed, face soft. Another 2 deep breaths. Good. And slowly on the exhalation, lowering your foot all the way down to the floor. You can take the belt to the side. And we will use our weights or bottles or cans, whatever you have available. Good. So we will strengthen our arms a little bit more. First, just relaxing your shoulders. And then we will extend our arms to the sides, shoulder level, and exhale, lower your arms to the sides of the body. For 5, go. And 4, and 3, and 2, and the last one. Good. And then we will bend our elbows and we will lift our elbows up. Yes, to the sides, lower them to the waist, and then open your lower arms to the sides. Good. So to the center, up, down, and to the sides. Good. To the center, up, down, and to the sides. To the center, up, down, to the sides. And one more, center, up, down, to the sides. Very good. And then keeping your elbows bent, we will do those few pulsating movements. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. And then we will extend our arms all the way up. And then slowly to the shoulders and all the way down. Good. So shoulders all the way up. Shoulders all the way down for 5. And 4. Good. And 3. And 2. And the last one. Very good. Finishing the one that you are on. And we will do those triceps work that we usually do. So again, I will turn to the side. We will take the elbows slightly to the back. So we want to bring shoulder blades towards each other. And then just the lower arms will be moving. So we will bring the bottles or your hands or whatever you have in your hands toward the shoulders. And then we will extend our lower arms to the back, keeping your upper arms still in the same position. Yes? Good. So just the lower arms are moving. You can hold on to this, what you're holding in your hands, really tight. Good. Then you will feel this strength in your arms a little bit more. Good. Let's do it for another 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. And then we will extend our arms in the front and we will pour this, what we have in our hands, to the inside. And then we will move it through the center to the outside. Good. You can bend your elbows, just finding this comfortable range of rotation in your shoulders. Good. To the inside, to the outside. Very good. Another 2. Great. And finishing the one that you are on. Super. And then we will place our hands on our thighs. And on the inhale, we will bring our hands toward our chin, or the bottles or cans, again, whatever you hold in your hands. So inhale, hands to the chin and lower them down to the thighs. Inhale up, exhale down for 5. Good. And 4. Good. And 3. And 2. Very good. And the last one. Very good. And then lowering your bottles all the way down to the floor. Very good. And then we will do just one more thing before we will come to standing. So from there, we will take our left hand behind our back. So you can place it maybe in between your shoulder blades, maybe on your neck. Yes. And then we will take this left arm down and we will place it behind our back. Yes. So you can do it a few times, bringing your hand behind your neck and then bringing your hand behind your back. Good. Let's do it 3 more times. Good. And 2. Good. And 1. Very good. And then we will do the same on the right. So again, bringing your right hand behind your back as far as it's comfortable, and then lowering it down and placing it on your lower back for 5 and 4. Good. And 3. Good. And 2. And the last one. Good. And now we will do it with 2 hands. So we will bring both hands behind the back, and then you can clap your hands behind your back together. Yes. So coming with your hands to the back, upper back, and then toward the back, but lower down. Very good. For 5. Good. And 4. And 3. And 2. And the last one. Very good. Super. Relaxing your arms, relaxing your legs. You can run a little bit faster. Good. So from here, we will again do our standing exercises. You can start by first placing your hands close to your groins on your thighs. And again, the same rule. If your hips are not happy, standing up, you can just kick one leg and then the other. But if you feel the hips are okay to stand up from sitting, you can press your hands against your thighs and lift yourself up. Good. And then again, lower yourself down. We will do it for 5. Good. And 4. Good. And 3. And 2. Very good. And the last one. Very good. And then again, standing, we will bend the knees. We will do those few pulsating movements, strengthening a little bit through the thighs. Or strengthening the muscles around our knees. Very good for the knees. If you feel a little bit of effort there in your legs, it's good. Yes, we are helping our body. So let's stay here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Very good. So you can stretch the legs, and we will do our stretch using our chair in the standing position. So again, I will turn a little bit to the side so that you can see. Placing your hands on the back of the chair. You can also place your hands on the wall, and we will stretch our body from the heels of your feet to your sitting bones, and from your sitting bones to the hands. Yes, so creating this kind of more or less right angle between your upper body and your legs. You should feel this sensation in the back of your legs and this decompressing movement in the back of your body, in your upper body. So you can keep your head in between your arms and pause here for another few deep breaths, enjoying creating that space in the back of your body. Very good. And then looking in between the palms of your hands, you can slowly walk your feet toward the chair. Good. And we will stand with our hands connected to the back of the chair. You can come on your toes, lifting your heels up and then lower them down. And again, we can do it a few times, maybe with your hands connected with the back of the chair, maybe one hand detaching, maybe both hands detaching when your heels lift up. Good. Let's do it for 5 and 4 and 3. Strong, very strong legs. And 2 and 1. Very good. Finishing the one that you are on. And we will step our right leg to the back, left leg in the front, coming on the ball of your back foot, extending through the back leg. And staying with your left knee just above the ankle, we will lift the back heel up and then bring it toward the floor, stretching through the back of the leg. Yes, you should feel it there. Keeping your upper body straight, again, your belly engaged for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And the last one, good. Keeping your right leg behind still, stay there, stay there. We will bend our right knee toward the floor, any amount, yes? Good, you should feel it. This is quite intense movement. So we will do it for another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And the last one, good. And then in few steps or one step, bringing your back leg to meet your front leg. We will do one more stretch, just allowing our body to pause for a moment. So stretch through the back of the legs, through the upper body. 2 deep breaths. Very good. And then looking in between the palms of your hands. Again, we will walk our feet to the front of the chair. And again, we will step now our left leg to the back. Right leg will be in the front, coming on the ball of your back foot, keeping your front knee just above the ankle. We will lift the back heel up and then lower it toward the floor for the count of 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. And again, bending your back knee, bringing it toward the floor, any amount, for 5 and 4 and 3. Upper body straight, and 2 and the last one. Very good. And in few steps or one step, bringing your back leg to meet your front leg. Very good. And we will, from here, open the distance between our feet a little bit wider. We will do those squats. Yes, wide-legged squats. Pointing your toes to the sides. And when you bend your knees, make sure that your knees are bending in the direction your toes are pointing. Yes, good. Opening the legs, keeping your upper body straight. Let's do it for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Good. And 1. Great. And then you can heel toe your feet, bringing your feet back to the center. And we will lift our left leg from here, any amount, just to the side. Good. And then lower your leg down and do the same 5 times. Good. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Straight leg. Good. Lowering your foot down. Again, engaging your belly, keeping your right leg straight, lifting your foot up and moving to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Lowering your foot all the way down to the floor. I will move to the side so that you can see we will lift one leg off the floor, the leg that is on the outside of the chair, and then we will draw a circle with our leg in our hip joint. Good. So finding again this comfortable range of motion. Very good. And changing the direction of the rotation. Very good. And finishing the one that you are on, lowering your foot to the floor. We will do the same on the other side. So lifting the other leg up, the leg that is on the outside of the chair, drawing a few circles, rotating your leg in your hip joint. Good. And then slowly changing the direction of the rotation. Very good, very good. And finishing the movement that you are on, lowering your foot down. And the last thing we will do in standing, we will keep our legs together. Well, you can keep your feet hip-width apart, but your feet in one line, and trying to keep your knees more or less connected with one another. We will kick our right foot up toward the buttocks. Yeah, so bringing your foot toward the heel, foot toward the buttock, heel toward the buttock for 5 and 4. Your upper body straight. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Lowering your right foot down, and the same on the other side. So lifting your left leg up, again trying to keep your knees in line with each other for 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Very good. And we will sit down for our deserved rest and few final stretches. Good. So allowing your body to sit on the chair, you can separate your feet a little bit wider, bringing your right elbow on your right thigh. You can lift your left arm up, bring your left arm toward the ear, feeling that stretch across the side of the body. You can keep your left arm extended, or you can place your left hand on the back of your head. Breathing a little bit more into the left side of your body. Another 2 deep breaths. Very good. And then slowly bringing yourself back to the center, lowering your left elbow on your left thigh, lifting your right arm up and bringing it toward the ear, or maybe taking your hand again to the back of your head and pausing here for another 2 deep breaths. Good. And after a second exhalation, slowly lifting yourself back up, bringing your feet towards each other, moving to the front edge of the chair and stretching your right leg in front. So we will point our toes toward the ceiling, taking our hands to our left thigh, inhaling, extending through the spine, and on the exhalation, slowly bringing your upper body closer toward the legs so that you can feel this extension in the back of your right leg, pointing your toes toward the ceiling or toward your face so that you can really feel that stretch across the back of your leg. And pausing here for another 2 deep breaths. Relaxing your face. Good. And then pressing your hands against the leg, lifting yourself all the way up. You can bend your right knee, stepping your foot on the floor, and then extend through the left leg again, pointing your toes toward the ceiling or even toward your face. Your hands on your right thigh, and on the out breath, keeping your upper body straight. Start moving your chest toward your legs until you feel this nice opening sensation in the back of your left leg. Good. And then pausing here for another 2 deep breaths. Good. And then pressing your hands against the leg, lifting yourself all the way up to seated position. And we will allow our bodies to rest now. Yes, so you can place your hands on the legs. You can rest your back against the back of the chair, relaxing your shoulders, but still sitting tall. And you can close your eyes, just checking how your body feels now. Feeling all those sensations in the body. Good. Pausing here for another few deep breaths, allowing your face to soften, all those muscles around your eyes, relaxing the muscles around your mouth, your neck, dropping your shoulders away from the ears, and allowing your arms to rest heavy, maybe on your legs, maybe on the sides of your body. Good. Pausing here for another 2 deep breaths. Good. And from here, we will slowly start introducing gentle movements back to the body. So you can move your fingers, you can gently move your head to the right, to the left, stretching the neck a little bit more. Good. And then on the next in-breath, slowly reaching your arms all the way up. You can interlock your fingers above your head and you can turn your palms away from you, stretching through the sides of the body. Another deep breath in, reaching as high as you can. And on the out breath, slowly lowering your arms all the way down to complete our practice. So thank you. You can wrap your arms around you, say, well done, we did it again.